Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, hey. If you are just tuning in, I'm your host, Young Solar Flame. This is Solar Vision. You know, I don't really just be tapping in for anything anymore. But what Spirit is saying is your aura has been cleansed. There has been a return to sender of some type of parasitic type of energy here that was like trying to like dirty up your energy. It was trying to like create holes within your energy or lower your vibration overall. There's been some form of purification that has taken place. I don't know why Spirit had me come on here to give this message, because I had rather just be peace and quiet. I'm getting to this energy, it's been like 4 or 5 years for me, and if the message doesn't have precedence, I'm not one of those readers that just has to come on here and tell you guys everything. I feel like a lot of you are already intuitive anyway, so most of this stuff that you're hearing is probably going to be regurgitation of another video or something else that you have already heard throughout the day. So yeah, there was definitely some form of cleansing. Someone could have did a spiritual bath. Someone could have did a rest. Someone could have got rejuvenated from nature, or you could have did some form of aura cleansing ritual. Someone's aura has been purified, right? It also says return to sender, hex spells, jinx, backfire. I'm rubber, you're glue. What you send to me sticks back to you. And then I got a yes, right? So what Spirit is saying is that some form of hex that was sent to you, them, they, or someone around you has backfired here. Let me get one more, and then I'm gonna clarify each energy, right? Do I get one more, Spirit? Do I get one more, Holy Spirit? Says man-made virus trying to attack your health. Okay, so yeah, someone did some form of recent health attack. Someone was trying to put some form of spell to hex or jinx your health. Could be like your intestines, your kidneys, your lungs, your brain, something like that. Something on your body that's very vital, right? That's important for you to function. Someone tried to conjure up some form of infirmity against you. All right. I think I have some cards here somewhere. I hope everyone's day was blessed and beautiful. Hope everyone enjoyed their day at work. I hope work was very good for a lot of you. For some of you that are still there, I can't wait till you get off of work and you be able to be in the comfort of your home, resting or relaxing. For those of you who are going to next jobs or whatever, just hang in there, I guess, right? Tower energy. Look, I didn't even shuffle the deck, but Tower, someone's having extreme backfire, right? Whoever this person is from your past here, they're definitely regretting some form of energy that they could have conjured up to you. Yeah. Tell me your aura has been cleansed, clarified. Yeah. 6 of Wands. I feel like you're in this very victorious energy at this time, right? I feel like Spirit is definitely blessing you with some form of success, some form of recognition. And I feel like this is like a totem to those people that keep trying to make you appear to be in this light. I noticed when I checked my YouTube studio, it said I lost 197 subscribers like instantly or some shit like that. And I knew that was them playing with the algorithm or playing with like the YouTube videos. And I wasn't really concerned because I haven't been concerned about the numbers from YouTube or the money from YouTube, because like I'm getting money. I'm like severely blessed. When I say severely, I'm like really severely blessed. So yeah, so you could be in this energy of being pranced around by Spirit here. It's like somebody keeps trying to defeat you or keeps trying to put you in a season of bad luck or like discord, but Spirit keeps showing this person, whoever they are, that you're in the 6 of Wands You're being recognized. You're being held in high honor. You have a victory here. So yeah, Six of Wands energy to your aura has been cleansed. I feel like Queen of Pentacles energy. You could be someone who is very tapped in by spirit here. You can help others here, or you are someone that is in a very abundant energy here. Someone who wants to make it seem like you're in a poverty energy, but with the Queen of Pentacles energy, you're someone who has mastered a cycle here. Yeah, you're someone that has a very, very close connection to Source, the Most High here. Hierophant energy. You have mastered a certain cycle in your life. So therefore, being the Hierophant came out, you have the keys, you have access here, right? And that's what that is. Somebody's just like mad because they can't put you in this energy of losing, right? You're definitely someone who is chosen. Queen of Pentacles also shows up, someone who talks to a spirit that's heavily tapped in, someone who's connected. Their sacral chakra is wide open, their heart chakra is wide open. Someone that has a very active solar plexus, someone that is grounded in their root chakra, someone whose heart chakra is wide open on abundance, right? Someone's trying to, like, someone's mad because you're in this energy of being who you are. Somebody don't want you to be this winner. Somebody don't want you to be this go-getter. Somebody don't want you to be this person that has mastered a certain area of your life already. Someone wants you to be in this energy to where like you are falling you're falling to pieces, or you're someone that just don't have their shit together. You're someone whose word isn't reliable. Someone was trying to take away your credibility, right? Somebody didn't want you to have credibility or your word to have worthiness, right? This is the type of energy I'm getting, right? But it's like the more and more someone tries to force you in an energy, to be seen in an energy that's not yours, spirit continues to show the enemy why, in fact, you are the energy that you say you are, right? Or you're in this energy of embodying this person that's in the Six of Wands energy, this blessed, abundant, God-given person, right? This chosen person, whatever you want to call it, right? You're blessed. Hierophant. Yeah, and someone's like hurt. Someone's big hurt over your success in the Pentacles. Yeah, and it's like they've been watching to see if like they're in control of this narrative, but this narrative that they're trying to control is like they're losing control of what they thought they had control of, and it's like it's tearing them apart. Like someone's going into some type of psychosis, right? It's like someone's always trying to do something to you and secretly, but it's like you always see it coming, right? Because Three of Wands, someone's like extremely like clairvoyant. Eight of Pentacles, someone's tapped in here. This is like someone that done already had like a Kundalini awakening. Three of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles is a spiritual awakening. Four of Cups energy here. I feel like someone could have went within, someone could have went deep within like meditation, or it just could have happened naturally to you. But someone feels bored without your energy. Someone feels like they're nothing without you. Someone feels like they can't make it without you or something like this. This is giving me that energy, that type of vibe. Eight of Swords, somebody wants you to be trapped to, you know, entertain their bullshit, but it's like because you turned a blind eye or you're just not interested anymore, someone feels offended that you won't be their yes person, be that energy that just bugs them up or hypes them up. Someone wants you to be like a hype man or something, and they want you to be stuck there. But now someone feels trapped without you, right? Because like you have disconnected from whoever this is, right? Because you are on a journey, right? You are on a mission. You're trying to accomplish something in life. You're trying to do something in life, and this person is just bored. Somebody ain't got nothing better to do with themselves but like try you, right? Ten of Swords, and it's just not going to work. Ten of Swords is in reverse. Someone's not going to be able to successfully betray you, backstab you. Someone thought that this was going to put an end to you, whatever they did with the Page of Cups. It was just a whole lot of envy. Somebody did what they did out of envy, and it's like they don't want to be in this envy energy anymore, but it's like they have already chose a side, so it's like there's no escaping. So someone's like trying to have to like see it through, and this is what it is. Someone keeps trying to make you sick or take you out because it's like they need to fulfill the contract. The contract is you. If you survive, if you're not broken, if you're not withered down, then how can the spirit of death or how can this demonic energy claim your energy, right? And that's what it is. I need this person to be gone so I can have this reward. I can have this insurance, or I can have what this occult promised me. Or I can have what the devil promised me. If I can get rid of this person, like someone's stuck in between a rock and a hard place, like their blessing is depending upon your downfall, like, and it's just not happening, right? It's just not happening. All right, give me something for this return to sender energy. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, that shit backfired. And yeah, somebody was trying to do a freezer. Somebody did a freezer spell here, trying to halt your financial promotion or like some type of paperwork that you could have. Like if you told these people like, oh, I got this coming in, or I'm just waiting on this, or I'm waiting on this settlement, I'm waiting. Someone tried to do a freezer spell on your specific blessing, right? And this is what the funny part is about this is like you could have told someone something just to see if they were gonna try to block you, right? And they tried to block something that they didn't know which direction it was coming from, so they just put a petition up to block that particular thing. But something that they were trying to block is not even coming in that form or that way. So somebody put up a roadblock. Like let's say in this direction, but you're coming from this direction over here, right? They put up a roadblock over there, but you're coming from over there. So somebody tried to block something, right? They tried to block something and they didn't even know where it was coming from. They just knew it was coming, right? So Knight of Pentacles in the reverse is someone failed to block something because they don't know the ins and outs, or they don't know enough details to block something, right? So they just did a general freezing spell. Nine of Swords, someone knows that they know that they shit is always backfiring. They just be hoping that it'll be enough to slow you down, right? Nine of Swords, yeah, someone's like in anxiety, like they know whatever blockage that they put up for you backfired and it hit them, because if you're not blocked, then they have to be blocked by default, by magic, by the rules of magic, right? Because they know if it's not you, it has to be them, right? Nine of Swords, Ten of Wands. It's like, why someone keep trying to curse you and stuff like that and cursing themselves, right? You're not gonna sit there and let anyone curse you, right? Like I've already told y'all like 5 videos ago, like magic, that stops working on you at a certain level, right? Once your mind gets to a certain level, right? You can think about it hard enough with enough intent and that shit'll just go back, right? If you don't believe the illusion by going into a lower vibrational emotional state and leaving a hole open for your enemies, these things will not work on you. You are only susceptible to something as long as you allow it to have power over you. Pretty much. Let me take snapshots while I'm here for my case, right? As, like, y'all see that y'all all in here. There's 11 people with 12 likes, right? When I'm gonna cut this video off, it'll say that I only had maybe 2 views, right? But all the likes will stay, right? So I have to take screenshots periodically for this case, right? All right, what's next, Spirit? Give me the Ten of Wands. Queen of Wands in reverse. So someone's incantation, or someone was trying to break someone's courage. Queen of Wands in reverse here. Someone was trying to reverse someone's courage, or how they see themselves, how they view themselves, or how they believe in themselves. Someone was trying to make you believe as though you were not magical. Someone was trying to make you believe that you weren't beautiful. Someone was trying to see yourself, they wanted you to see yourself in this discouraged type of energy, because Queen of Wands in the upright would be courage, right? So in the reverse, someone wanted to discourage you, right? To throw you out of balance. Somebody was trying to throw you out of alignment, right? This is like someone trying to attempt to block your chakras. Queen of Wands in reverse, someone was trying to like have your chakras all out of alignment, right? This is energetic unbalancing, right? That shit didn't work, right? I don't know why, like, you know, especially, I keep hearing this in this energy. If they don't see you, they think it's working. If you are opt or you an enemy of me, right, I just be handling my business. I be working. I be so busy that if I'm not on social media, that don't mean that I can't do what I'm doing anymore, or I don't know what's going on. I just feel like it's not important enough for me to address, because there's someone watching me. Let me put the cards down. There's someone watching me that thinks that if I'm not reading the energy or something like that, or coming on here and telling you that I can't do this anymore, I've evolved past this, right? I've gotten to this energy to where like I do like readings, and I do these consultations and stuff like that for so many people, to where if I don't come on here, I'm just really busy. My ops like to watch my YouTube videos, and because they have, you know, did shadow banning and little tactics, you know, to mess with the channel, they feel like I'm one of those people that watches the numbers, and I get like really, really mad if they go into my YouTube algorithm and they steal things like that. But the truth of the matter is like the income that I was making on here, God replaced that in a different area of my life, and he multiplied that like 5 or 6 times. So it's like, even though I was striving to, you know, build a platform of 100K, I'm cool, because it's like I've ascertained the people in real life. So the people in the presence online is mostly like bots, and the people that are not bots, I pretty much connected with. So I feel at this point, when it comes to like the channel and stuff like that, I don't really be tripping on that no more, because I understand that when you're telling the truth, they will attack you, right? But when you are supporting a system that is ran by them, they will push you, and that's cool. You know, I was not sent down here on this mission to be accepted by all, or to, you know, go with the program. I was sent down here to shake things up. So in that energy, and for that respect, you know, I understand why we keep doing the things that we do. That, you know, it's certain people that don't want these messages coming out here. It's certain people don't want people to be empowered with knowledge and wisdom of what's going on behind the scenes and hidden behind the veil, right? That type of energy, right? I feel like it's like certain people don't want you to reach a status here. Certain people see you are where you are right now, and they feel because of the conditions that you were put in, that you should not be where you are, quote unquote, or you should not be in this energy, because you were supposed to be broken down at this time. You were not even supposed to be broke. You were supposed to be crazy by this time. All the crazy spells and the MK Ultra spells and the glamour spells that they did, it was supposed to have you looking bad, or your skin was supposed to be looking bad. Your hair was supposed to be falling out. Your teeth was, somebody wanted you to look like a crackpot energy, right? They wanted you to look like you were fucked up, like you wasn't getting no money, or like you was a schizophrenic, like you was just telling people that you was making money, and that your family or your co-workers, or they was just attacking you. They wanted you to look as though that was the case. And then when you actually started looking like what you say you were, and you actually started having things like you said you were, and you actually started actually embodying the energy and looking like it, their narrative started falling apart. That's when they lost control. And when they felt like they lost control internally, the spell backfired, right? Because if I feel like I've lost control, then subconsciously I've already lost right there, right? That's what these people were saying, right? I need you to fit this narrative. I need you to fit this narrative. Okay, I can't get you to fit this narrative. Let's see if we can, hitman and take you out. We can't hitman and take you out. Let's see if we can make you lose everything. Well, we can't do that, right? You have provision over your life. You have God blessing your life. Well, let's see. We're gonna make you sick. We'll make one of you or your spouse sick, or one of your kids, and will cause you a hard time. And then when that didn't work, and going through the different cycles and the different forms of being a TI. And if you don't know what that is, that's a targeted individual. Being a targeted individual, it comes with different steps and layers. Let me tell you something. People don't understand what that means when you're targeted, or everything you say or everything you post, it has to come with a reaction of someone that don't like you because you're telling truth, and you can't even see them. Half the time, the people whose energies come out, it be the people who feel that they're better than everyone else, and that they won't ever get exposed for the things that they're into. Not let alone spirit actually highlighting their energy, exposing sometimes their names and the shit that they be doing, and then they get offended because their energy, it's not even supposed to be real. And then when they find out how real it is, then you're lying, you're making up things, you're not telling the truth, right? Those type of people. Yeah, I just feel like someone was unsuccessful at controlling the narrative, controlling a community of people and how they viewed you. I feel like that it was people that turned against you in your own community, and when they realized that you're gonna be victorious, they want to switch sides, or they want to jump from one side to the other. I heard God say it's no switching sides, because before I vindicated, I allowed them to be in this energy to see people's true colors, right? Ace of Swords. It is the truth, though. I'm telling you guys, like, man, a bunch of people is really finding out other people's true colors, like that. Somebody just felt like, yeah, you know what? I'm about to take this person's freedom, and then they realized that they couldn't take your freedom, right? Fools in reverse. Yeah, they couldn't stop your freedom. They couldn't stop you from moving forward. They couldn't stop your new beginning. And that got them mad, bro. All the magic is coming out in reverse. Every bippity boppity boo. You see this magic wand in the sky? This shit is in reverse. If this is old lovers, you ain't giving them no sex, no play, no booty. You don't want to sleep with them no more. You don't want to be intimate with them no more. You don't want to be, you're not attracted to them no more. It's just a no. Whether it's work, whether it's spell work, whether it's just people in your environment, you just are in your energy of, I'm rolling one deep, or I'm not, messing with those people that didn't want to see me win. Because a lot of people expose their hands about how they felt about, like, you, like, just you being you. I feel like whoever you are, just your opinion matters, because motherfuckers are shaken up about shit that you just randomly saying, right? Motherfuckers is like, it's making their whole day feel shitty if you speak on something that they had an involvement with, a connection with, or something like that. Motherfuckers just feel shitty because you know the real deal, and they try to say that you were fake, or you were hating, or you were creating a false narrative. But a lot of things that you didn't know, you weren't even around to know, or to say, or to do, it's happening. A lot of things is just happening right now. You could have spoke on a lot of things before it happened. You could have tried to warn someone, and instead of someone accepting you and accepting what you were saying, they were shunning you. And now the energy of "I told you so" is there, and someone's like, "Oh, well, maybe I shouldn't have treated this person like that, or maybe I should have, you know, been considerate, or maybe I should have been appreciative of this particular individual. And now someone's realizing that they took for granted one of the biggest blessings that they had in their life, which was you as a person, right? For your genuineness. This is what I'm picking up on, right? It's that type of energy. Now someone's having a problem. It's like when you walked away, you got a whole bunch of people. It's like a whole bunch of people are fighting, like pointing fingers, blaming this one, blaming that one. Oh yeah, this person chose to walk away from us. We losing everything because you wanted to take this and this from so and so, right? You wanted to take this away from them. Now they walked away from us. Now we all up shit creek. Now, if this is a group of people, one person blaming the person that started it all, right? And come to find out, it started behind envy, behind this person's jealousy, right? Whatever they said that you did, you didn't even do. That type of energy, right? Somebody felt like you was out there cursing people, you was doing voodoo on people because they were experiencing bad. And you ain't doing no goddamn voodoo on people. That's they stupid ass karma. They shouldn't have never been after you. They shouldn't have never been doing dark spell work and just think because they was in a circle of protection when they did the spell work that they didn't have to worry about karma. These motherfuckers really did dark magic and didn't think that they would have to worry. Dark magic always comes with karma. Don't you know that bitch always spin the block just like a period once a month? I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, that shit crazy. Y'all niggas tripping. I think nobody giving a fuck about y'all. Nobody even talking about y'all, thinking about y'all. None of that. And I don't know who y'all is. I'm just reading energy. That's another thing. Motherfuckers come in a bunch of different readers' personal lives. Come in they collectives. Come in they readings. And just start thinking the energy is automatically about them. You got to know that all of this shit ain't about you. And if you making this shit personal like that, you already halfway crazy, right? Because you just went in the energy. They could have said the energy is about this person's name, right? But it has the same type of characteristics as your energy, and you gonna take the reading. This shit ain't your reading. If I'm reading about people that were karmically nasty or abusive, mentally, physically, spiritually, to another person, it's a story, right? If it fits and it resonates, that's one thing. But if the details are on point, that's another thing. But too many people take a collective reading or a storytelling time and they get offended by it to the point to where they want to attack a reader. You want to send spell work to a reader for them to stop doing what they're doing because you thought that the energy was about you and you thought that it was talking about you and it wasn't even talking about you. Half the time the reader just channeling energy and don't even know who the energy for, but y'all want to start targeting readers. How you gonna shoot the messenger? But you would have felt bad if somebody didn't tell you the message. I was gonna block, but I'm not blocking y'all. I'm gonna let y'all. At this point, I don't even care because I'm so much past the platform. Like it used to be about the growing thing here on here. I just really don't care because once I realized that my energy, along as a lot of other people who are chosen and that have this healing energy, that have this oracle type of energy that can tap into the ethers. We often are, used up by people, that want us to do what we can do for nothing, for free, all the time. And I'm just so much past that because I have other skills and talents that I have worked very, very hard to develop. I have different, you know, skills, license, degrees, and stuff like that that I have now, that I have attained. And it makes me feel good because I don't feel limited to having to do this every day, or having to ask people, you know, hey, book a reading with me, do this. And like, I'm still gonna make like thousands of dollars every month. Like, you know, that time of, you know, not being in control or being broken down and being weak, you know, those days are over with here. Using your mind and being empowered by the abilities that God gave you, just other than your intuition, is a very beautiful thing. So I'm in this energy that I don't really have to do this no more. You know, I really don't. I don't have to do this. Like, I do it because I have fun doing it. But to feel like I have to be obligated to do it anymore, I don't feel like that. I feel like everything that God wanted me to say, as far as it came to like my channel and being in that spiritual warfare, after the spiritual warfare was like already over, I've won. You know what I'm saying? Got the portion, got the inheritance, met the, you know, the rich man that wants to support. Like, the energy was all true. It was all on point. But now that it has happened, what's after that, right? What is after that, right? That's what I'm saying. Everything that I had been reading about for 4 years, it came true. You know? Queen of Cups is about, you know, your skills and your talents, right? Or your intuition here. You speak the truth from your heart based upon these skills, these gifts that you were given, right? A lot of you have went through transformation here. And after your transformation here, this defeated your enemies because you were never really fighting them. The only person you were trying to conquer was you, the past version of yourself. And once you defeated that outdated version of yourself, it's like the new you, they can't stop, right? The only person that could hinder you was you the whole time. The Most High just allowed you to go through what you went through to see that he was in control of everything the whole time, and the enemies were never in control. It was only used to make you greater. Those situations were only used to put greatness on your name, right? It's 333 on the clock. 333 on the clock. Yeah. So it's like the truth is getting revealed. Like, someone, they were never able to like defeat you. They were never ever able to stop you. Whatever moon magic that they were always going to try to use against you was always going to backfire, right? Any moon magic to put you in poverty or to hold you back, to suppress your crown chakra, to suppress your solar plexus or your heart chakra, right? Yeah, I feel like somebody could have been trying to they could have been trying to block your chakras or something like that with the evil eye. Page of Swords. 4 of Pentacles, Page of Swords energy is like someone sending evil eye to your head, to give you headaches, to your health, to make you have problems in your intestinal area around your solar plexus, your intestines, you know, that type of area. For some of you, in your back, in your ankle, your feet, something like that. Yeah, somebody that was watching you, studying you here. Paying, yeah, a person in your family here. Page of Pentacles. You could be younger than this person, or you could be older than this person. If you are the younger one, this is like an older sibling. But if If you are the younger, if you are the older, this is like a younger sibling. That type of Seven of Swords, yeah. This person was trying to snake you while keeping the illusion that you snaked them or you betrayed them. So the thing is, because you got warning from spirit and you broke free from a plot to be sacrificed or a plot to be some form of a scapegoat, you seen it coming ahead of time and you broke free. Somebody said, oh well, this person went crazy or they acting weird or this and that, but it's not that. It's that your spirit team alerted you to what they were trying to do before they actually even started doing it, and you started speaking on it when they were in the talking about it, speculating and planning it, right? Then when they actually started doing it, they had to create a narrative to make it seem as though what they were doing to you was correct and adequate, right? Without even letting people know that they were doing it to you, but they were trying to make it seem like this was the best course of action, and it was never warranted. It was never supposed to take place. None of it, right? The whole thing from the jump, it was like doomed to fail. Seven of Wands, and you were protected from it. You were protected throughout the whole process, right? The thing is, I know all of this already. The people that I got friends, I got family members, I got people that I grew up with all the time. I sit there dumb. I talk to them all the time and stuff like that. People that I just run into. And I'll be like, I know how they think about me, or I know what they feel about me because I've already read their energy before I walked up. I don't even really need my cards to read their energy. I'll see the tarot deck in my mind and it'll do a spread in my mind when I walk up on a person, right? And the thing is, when someone don't like me or they try to act like it's good after they have tried to wrong me, and then spirit them wax the ass, and then they have to look at me and they know that I know that I know, and I'm still playing dumb, that'd be the funniest shit ever. That'd be the funniest shit. Why it's funny is because you know I know, right? But I'ma still allow you to do what you're doing, so that way when it's finished eating you up, you gonna tell on yourself. Like, it's gonna eat you up so much to where like you ain't gonna be able to hold it no more. You're gonna tell on yourself, because I'm gonna kill you with kindness while you're trying to kill. You could be actively having a hitman on me, or a babalao or a mambo doing root work on me, right? And I'll still talk to you nice and everything, right? Because when it backfires, the witch or the wizard, the practitioner, will die, and then you're still gonna have 7 years bad luck. So this is why I'll still talk to someone when they try to curse me, or when they try to, create obstacles or blockages that don't never work, when I can just clear them out, right? When you get to a certain level, you got to know that you can't do certain shit to certain people that just gonna do this, that, and the other, and it's just gonna go away. You can get away with doing things to people that are unexperienced, but once you are experienced, are well versed in certain situations, that shit won't never work again. That's why I just ask myself, like, why some people. So it's like somebody has to find out the hard way. Like, somebody's like finding out that like you have acquired skill, you have acquired help, you've acquired support, you've acquired all of these things because you have been working for it. You have been chosen for these things. Someone's finding out that they can't just take what's yours: spiritual property, physical property, intellectual property. They just can't steal your property anymore. Someone was so busy focused on like stealing a house from you, like say if your mom, your dad, your grandniece, somebody died and left you a house, somebody wanted you to move in the house or whatever this was, and they took the house. Oh well, like I feel like you have evil eyes coming from like brothers and sisters and like your siblings. Could be from both sides of the family, like your moms and your dads. Like, people will pretend like they deal with you, but they really don't deal with you like that. It's because you're the taboo one, right? You're the one that they said was never going to be anything, or you are smart, you had a lot of promise, but you didn't do anything with your life. the ones that had counted you out, right? You're that person, right? And then you ended up turning out, right? Or being something, or it's like the point to where you were supposed to be broken, you ended up being reborn, and you're starting to get better and better and better. And someone's offended by your success or your growth, your maturity, this type of energy. You know, someone's offended. 1221 energy. They were trying to put up a black mirror, and they wanted you to look unto the reflection of poverty, hopelessness, regret, could have been, woulda, coulda, shoulda energy. And then you start embodying the energy of promise, determination, success, drive, courage. Someone wanted to deplete your courage. They wanted you to be in this energy. I'm never gonna get this. I'm never gonna do this. And God said, no. That type of energy. Right? I don't know. I feel bad. Like, guys, if you are someone that like depends on my messages all the time and I don't come on here as much as you would like, it's probably for a reason. God is probably training or developing your intuition. And then for the other ones, I'm always gonna come on here when you're gonna need me the most. But it's not about fame for me anymore. Who's making the biggest numbers, or how many people you got in your life, or because personally, I'm not gonna be able to thank each and every one of you, because I'm not gonna see you, or I'm not gonna interact with you. Even though I will say thank you guys for tuning into the live. But I feel like for the people that need to hear something that I'm saying, you all always catching me on time, or you're always catching me when you need me the most, right? So for the ones that I am beneficial to, I'm trying to remain active when it comes to this type of work on this platform, right? I just feel like I don't have to do it every day anymore. Because when I first started, before I had like 2,000 and something videos, even though YouTube will tell you I have 1,700, I have well over 2,500 videos. That's just part of the shadow banding, the number thing. It says that I don't have. But if you go and you count all of my videos, I have as many as like 2,600. So if you watch an old video, like earlier someone sent me a clip and they said, man, I have this old video and it's resonating with them now. And I just got the comments, and the video came out 3.5 years ago. I just got the comments now. So you gotta bear with me. Most of the things that I'm gonna read about on this channel, I probably already have read about, because the energy is timeless and it's fluid. And so it's gonna resonate for those people that need to see it when they need to see it, right? Or it's going to show up on the algorithm or on their timeline. "22 people commented, 22 likes." Yeah, I'm not really worrying about that, because when I'm gonna close this video, it's not gonna show the same, right? It's gonna show, if it has 23 likes, it's gonna only show 9 views. When I take a picture of it, I'm gonna post it in the community board for you guys, because I have like, I feel like there was a hacker that was hired by someone that was close, that has affiliation to like the Shriners, secret societies or something like that, right? They pulled the favor, called someone that could hack into like platforms and things like that, and then they did the shadow banning thingy, right? So it's like a whole bunch of people like conspiring to keep the truth from coming out, probably because we spoke on a cult, or spoke on pedophilia, we spoke on a sacrifice that they were initiated to make, And when we spoke on this, to protect this person from exposing that they were a part of a sacrificing ritual, um, they shadow banded certain readers' pages that could have been picking up on the energy. And unfortunately, I was like one of them. And I didn't really realize that this was going on. But I realized after the band had came in, right? So I don't be tripping at all. Yeah, spiritual Bruce Lee. Yeah, it's like you're kicking someone's ass in the spiritual realm. Someone's mad about that. Somebody's mad because they tried to come for you in the dream state, or they tried to come for you when you were unconscious. They tried to hex you, curse you, attach a cord, something like this, and it didn't work. Love don't live here anymore. Someone's mad because you don't fuck with them no more. But the thing is, I would be crazy to fuck with someone that's trying to murder me, right? Or you'd be crazy for trying to fuck with someone that's like actively trying to take you out, right? The thing is, you were never supposed to know. And then when God revealed that they were getting ready to try to do this to you, God activated you. He activated your full intuition. He activated your full God ability. That was God. That was nothing but God, right? Because you couldn't have did this by yourself, right? If if they were not getting ready to do this to you, plotting and planning to take you out and use you as an offering, then you wouldn't have got activated, right? You wouldn't have got these intuitions. You wouldn't have gotten these downloads. You wouldn't have been able to. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you are starting to make people believe in something that you could have been saying here, something that you could have been saying over and over and over and over. And for that very reason, people could be looking for it. But let me tell you something. For some of you, you done relocated, you done moved to another end. People are missing your energy. Wherever you lived, wherever you worked, wherever you passed, and you were there over and over and over, day after day after day, these people are missing you. If you worked at a nursing home or something like that, where the elderly, the old people are missing you. If you worked at a school as a teacher, man, let me tell you something. The staff is missing you. Wherever you were living at, working at, being at all the time, people are missing your energy. People realize that, man, this person used to come talk to me every day. I used to talk to this person every day, and they used to give me very, very encouraging words, or your energy used to cheer them up, right? Someone's bored without your energy. Someone misses your energy in something that you used to do, right? Like you could have used to work for a business, right? Or there could be a business that somebody has, right? And when you were working for them, man, it was moving fast. Things was moving good. Even if you wasn't the one that was bringing in all the money, because you were a part of it, everything was just flowing, right? Because your energy was like kind of supporting or holding up whatever it was, right? And that's what it is. Someone didn't want to acknowledge it, but it's like God is highlighting it to them, right? God is putting in their face that, yeah, you wanted this person dead, or you wanted this person gone, or you wanted to be this person. You wanted their gifts. You wanted everything that I put inside this person. But then when I took this person out of your life, everything that was attached to this person went with them. You removed your energy, and it was serious. That's what it is. Yeah, you create new memories. You serving God, and it's like this person is in the bed with the devil, or this person is like Risha, or worshiping Ifa or something like that. But it's like somebody is not feeling completed. It's like, those, I'm not saying that those religious or spiritual paths are not the way, but I'm saying this particular person was never meant for that path, right? Like another person that could have been initiated, right? Somebody else that might be their path, and that's where they're supposed to be. But this particular person, they went down this type of dark path, worshiping some type of dark entity or deity, but they were never supposed to be part of that, right? And they were blessed and divinely gifted by God, right? But this person went down a dark path and gave up on, the Holy Spirit or God, the one that had put them there, and then started serving the devil. And then whenever it was time for, them to be taken care of, or, held, or basically like, reassured, the devil ain't giving no reassurance, but God does. You know what I'm saying? And they turned away from the God that overlooks, that forgives, that redeems, to go to a devil that only grants, steals, kills, and destroys. You know? Someone is a very skilled seamstress, right? You do restorations, you fix zippers, buttons, clothes, anything. Someone's like can make their own clothes or whatever. Like there's gonna be a restoration to your business or something like this. Someone tried to stop your shine or something like that. I feel like for some of you, blood sacrifice. Yeah, a lot of y'all with blood sacrifices that were y'all wasn't supposed to live. When the death spells didn't work and they couldn't make y'all sick with physical sicknesses, then for some of y'all, they tried to put y'all in a situation where somebody could have tried to rob you. Someone could have tried to shoot you or something like that at gunpoint, or they tried to put you in a situation where gunfire or something like that was in the area and you just so happened to be caught up there. But little did you know it was orchestrated by these people that were trying to get this, but you have a God that protects your life. You have a God that oversees it all. You know, you have a God, the God that created everything. So you are always going to be within divine time and perfect time. And so it's like whatever somebody always tried to do to you, it was always outside of the timing, right? The devil might plan something, but then God might have you leave early. You might always take the left, but this time you took the right. This time you might have go straight down the road, but God told you to turn around and take the interstate. You know what I'm saying? It was a reason. They told you to come to this family reunion. They was gonna jump you. They were trying to, you know, make it. They were trying to gather up against you and make it seem like you were crazy. Or a lot of people, they wanted to speak over you, but they didn't want you to talk. Or it was something, right? It was something to where they was gonna try to flip the script against you, or some type of shit like that, but you didn't show up. God told you don't go. God said don't get in that truck, don't get in that car. God said don't go to that event. It was a reason. It was a reason. It was a reason. You did not go because it was divine guidance that was guiding you to hey, you don't need to get in that car. You don't need to ride with them. Oh, they just going to the store? Shit, you wait for them to come back. Oh, man, come take a ride with me somewhere. Then somebody jump out the car, they get in the store to go do something, then somebody run up to the car and try to rob whoever's in the car, and it just so happened to be you, and then they shoot the person or whatever. They come outside and make it look like it was an accident. Whole time they brought you there to get set up, left you in the store, or did something to make it look like it was just an accident or it was just a weird coincidence, but it wasn't. It was completely orchestrated. A lot of those situations never happen because your intuition prompts you not to go, not to drink from that cup, or not to eat that plate of food, not to eat that dessert that granny sent or mama sent or brother sent, or not to take that hex the money that they wanted you to give to the next person instead of just giving it to them yourself. That hexed item. Oh, look, this old clothes. Why they always want to give you some old clothes? Why they want to bring you some hand-me-downs? That was to try to make you subconsciously believe the narrative that you needed it, right? And you didn't, right? Oh, yeah, I left this to your house. Somebody come and sabotage, leave some underwears to your house, leave a sock, leave a coat, leave a little shawl, leave anything. It could be any fucking thing. I don't know, I'm saying something to someone that could have been dealing with shit like this, right? Along the way. Right? It feels good. I remember when that thing broke, I used to see that thing sticking out the side of my head like a brain. Remember that? Remember that? It used to be just... how things change so fast. Someone's just tripping because it's like your love is divine, right? And your love brings in abundance. The more you love stuff or the more emotionally happy you are, it generates some form of magnetism that pulls every good thing into your life, right? 333 energy here. You have mastered this. You realize that your love is potent, that you carry a certain type of energy, right? Trust the process is what Spirit is wanting to tell you, right? Biological warfare. So this person that has been trying to make you sick, the reason they've been trying to do this is to you because they, every time that they fail, every time it backfires, they get a little bit sicker or they get a little bit worse. So they were hoping to be able to destiny swap you so that way you would take their sickness. But the last destiny swap for you to receive what? Kidney failure, hernias in your stomach, lung cancer, brain cancer, all of these things they've been petitioning for you to have. It's becoming their portion. They're starting to slowly lose their mind. Their competency is starting to slip. First, it started with, you know, them forgetting little names and locations, streets, phone numbers, and then it started getting larger and larger and larger. And someone goes to, whoever this was, this could be a woman, this could be a man, someone goes to the doctor a lot. The more and more and more they hating on you, and the more and more they keep trying to take you out, the more and more doctor's appointments that they have. Someone is seriously messed up. Like, someone's like seriously messed up. Someone just keep having to go to these doctor's appointments, right? Yes, I seen yes. True. Someone also wanted to pull you back. You gotta also, some of you got y'all exes, right? Some of y'all got these exes after y'all started coming into these spiritual gifts, these spiritual powers. You started getting clout, you started getting jobs, and these exes can't even believe that y'all are who y'all are today, because when they first met y'all, y'all were never in this energy. So it's like you're a whole new person. It's like your ex have a whole new crush on you, because like you're like, they're seeing you as this star. Y'all have an ex that's seeing you like a star and is regretting every day that they treated you the way they treated you, because they never realized that you were going to be this person, or they never realized you were going to be this successful. It's one of the two, or it's both of them, right? I'm about to go to my next channel message. I done already spent an hour in here. Your prayer life powers your spirit. So keep praying. Your prayers have been working. The Holy Spirit is confounding the enemy. The enemy don't know what to do. They tried to stop your revolution from being televised, but your angels were like, no. There's a monitoring spirit, or there's a stalker that is trying to figure out what's going on in your energy, but spirit is keeping them a safe distance away, because God is giving you protection as well as provision over your life. So as he's giving you provision, you don't think he's protecting the provision that he's sending into your life? When God is ready for you to have something, it's nobody in the world that can stop you from having something that God wants you to have. And anybody that tries to interfere will be ran over by the Most High. A lot of people that were joking and clowning and thought that, you know, something that you were doing and saying was just completely entertainment, they found out how real it was, and they found out how much God don't play about you. God made it known that the reason why it was happening to them, it couldn't be perceived to be for any other reason but because of the karma that was coming back upon them for interfering with his chosen one's mission, right? It says your chakras have been balanced. So someone's chakras have been balanced from some form of destiny swapping, blockage, kundalini deactivation, dancing with the devil. Yeah, so someone made a deal with the devil to block your chakras, right? Someone did an offering or like some type of petition. They could have sacrificed a goat, a chicken, or something like this. I'm seeing a goat. Someone sacrificed a goat to block your spiritual powers. They made a sacrifice to a fallen angel, or like a prince of hell spirit. Yeah, because they needed your powers to be lowered or reduced so that way they could attack you to have a chance to defeat you. And even with your powers reduced temporarily, they wasn't even able to do that, right? And so you still reclaimed whatever they tried to take. Yep, definitely love you guys. I'm about to go to the next channel message. I'll see you in the next video. I love you guys. Take care.